Trades by Bren. I'm Bren. How you doing? Good morning. This is day trading. The SP 500 futures. Let me know in the comments where you're streaming it from, where you're watching this video from, and we'll get this party started. We're looking at a bull trend. Why? Because we've got higher lows. That's what you see there. And you've got higher highs, right? So I've got my trend lines drawn. Bull trend. Bull trend from the open. The open is right here. As you can see, the price action started moving up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so we've been going up ever since then. And then this last candle right here just exploded to the upside. This is a 12-point candle. 12, 13 points. If we measure that whole move, that's almost a 20-point move up in 10 minutes. Very climactic. Now, beginner mistake is to get really excited when you see something like that and think, oh, of course we're going higher. We might not. Okay, we may or we may not. Usually, trends from the open, which is what this is called. Now, notice with the SP 500 futures, there's only 3 types of opens. Okay, there's only 3 types of opens. One is a trend from the open, right? We just start trending and we open and we just keep trending and that's it. Okay. The other one is the trading range open. That happened yesterday. Okay, so that looks like this. We're going sideways on the open. Okay. And then there's 2 other possibilities, which are a trading range into a sell-off and then a rally, or the opposite. Okay, so as I'm watching the opening candles here, right, switch back to the 5-minute. I'm looking and I'm saying, which one of the 3 possibilities is this, right? Because there's only 3 possibilities. Now, the second possibility, there's some variations on that, but essentially it's 3 possibilities. Okay, what you want to notice right here, okay, is beginner mistake is to see what we just saw, right, on the 2-minute, and to say, oh, we're obviously going higher. Okay, because look at that big old breakout, and that is a big old breakout. Okay, but beginner mistake is to just assume that that's the case instead of waiting to see if there's follow through. Now, what do you see happened? Lack of follow through. Okay, so while it looked like that was very bullish, doesn't look bullish anymore, does it? And now we're heading down, and that's a big move up. Okay, so in the last 10 minutes we just went up almost 20 points, and since 2 a.m., since the start of this bull trend, from the bottom to the top till you say stop, 36 points. Okay, so we've gone up 36 points without any deep pullbacks, right? These are 6-point pullbacks. Look at the pullbacks. Black bars on my chart are pullbacks. Okay, tiny pullback here, 2 candles here. So this is a strong trend, right? Because you just look at the pullbacks and you say they're shallow, 1 or 2, maybe 3 candles, but all 3 little baby candles, and you go, okay, that's a strong bull trend. But on the open, you get a lot of reversals like this. So we want to be patient on the open. That's the thing that you want to keep in mind if you're trading the open. Now, I don't know what you're trading, but I sure as hell know that I was not going to just buy that right away. Okay, because of what you just saw happen here. Now, here's the thing about trends from the open. This one, okay? Then remember, I said there's 3 possible opens. 3, okay? One is a trend from the open. I guess I'll write these down for you. There's only 3 things that can happen on the open, okay? 1, trend immediately. Trend from the open. Okay. Number 2, trading range open. Okay. And number 3, trading range into sell off, then rally, or opposite. Okay, so that would be a rally and then a sell off. So these are the 3 possibilities we're working with. There's only 3 things that can happen, and it's one of these 3 things. Okay, so we're looking at this and we're saying, which one is it? Now, this is the open. So far we've been trending up, and technically this is the open. Okay, because there's price action starting at 2 a.m. So we're saying, okay, this is a trend from the open. But here's the thing about trends from the open. When this is the open, okay, usually the trend doesn't last. And what we're seeing at the moment is that this was a trend, pre-market. Okay, this is pre-market. But so far, this looks more like a trading range. Okay, so it might actually be a trading range open. So far, it looks like that. Why? Because a trading range means you go up and then you come back down. And it's a little bit of both at the moment. The moving average acting as support. You see that? Right now, that's happening. Bulls buying at the moving average. Why? Because, you know, we've been bullish, and also we're near all-time highs. Okay, there's been a lot of buying lately. Let's have a look at the daily chart. Okay, so since Friday, we had a really big day on Friday, 100-point move up. Okay, and then yesterday was a pause. So the bulls are trying to see if they can get continuation and more up. Okay, but we're also, the bears, like, to use a counter logic, they're wanting a double top, right? And they're wanting to keep the price going down. So, you know, there's plenty of times in trading. In fact, most of the time in trading, you just have to wait and watch, and you got to collect more data. And this is, as you can hear, right? I'm like, which one is it? Is it a trading range? Or is it a bull trend? EMA is acting as support, but look at this strong bear candle coming in now. So I'm going to wait and watch, and I'm just going to observe and see what I think is happening here. What I can see is happening here. We're taking the guesswork out, and we're saying, let's collect data and let's put the data together. Let's not guess. Professional trading is not guessing. Common misconception. Professional trading is not guessing. Look at this strong bear candle closing on its low. Now, either the bears will get followed through, likely, okay, or the bulls will buy here. It's going to go one of two ways. I think selling's more likely. Bulls buying. Hope you're doing well wherever you're streaming in from. I'm Brad. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. If you want to have some more information on my strategy and what I trade, hit the link on the screen or the link in the description. Tradesbybaron.com/3setups. I'll share my 3 favorite trades with you. Looks like, so this is trading range price action currently, right? And we're going to wait and see if the bears are able to take control. Right now, it's just going back and forth. Bulls trying to get the double bottom. Bears trying to get continuation. Bulls trying to break this trend line. Let's see if they can do it. Or bears. Bears trying to break the trend line, rather. See if they can do it. Switching back to the 5-minute. Bouncing right below the exponential moving average. Will the bulls give up and the bears take control here? After this big rejection? Or will there be support down here? Let's find out. Average candle size 7 points. Profit target at 5 points. And we're in profit. 49 seconds on the candle. Bears getting the breakout to the downside rather. Testing this low. Profit stacking up. Good sign. Buyers below. Showing the possibility of this being a trading range. We went 2 points below and then the bulls started buying. Trading range. Okay, good. So that's most likely the case when you see up and down like that. Now bulls getting the double bottom. Life is good. Did you guys just see that disappear from my screen? Trade of 8, acting funny. $60-minute EMA right here. Okay. That's showing my position. Isn't that strange? That suddenly my position just disappears? Weird, right? Bear selling into the close of this candle. Now the close of this candle is going to tell us something important, which is how much conviction the bulls have. Notice the candle shrinking into the last few seconds. 2 consecutive bull bars. So good for the bulls, but that candle didn't even close past its midpoint. So safest thing to say right now is that we're in a trading range and that you can expect a lot of reversals. BeatStars.com. Bears selling at 50% of this candle. You guys know about 50% pullbacks? Super, super good thing to be aware of. Let me know where you're watching from in the chat. Let me know what city you're checking in from in the chat. Good morning to you. So staying in this channel, bulls just came down to test the bottom of the channel, which is, you know, happens all the time. And now bulls getting the close above. The EMA, they're going to get it. Bulls with the momentum. But right at 50% of this sell-off here. We're going to take that off. Bull strong. Bull showing strength. Notice the yellow box. If we see that as a trading range, we're right in the middle. Trading range open so far. Shout out to Israel. Israel in the building. What's up? Bears getting a second sell signal there. Moving down very quickly. Coming back down to test this area again. Now, will the bear successfully crack through here? This is their third attempt. First attempt was here. Second attempt was here. Or will there be buyers down here? I think there'll be buyers down here, but let's see. You're already seeing buyers at the MA. So I think this is more of a long than a short, because the bears just, they can't seem to get follow through, right? Too much buying here. Let's see how this candle closes. Notice inside the yellow box, tell me if you can see more than 3 consecutive bear bars. That's black bars on my chart. If this is the trading range, this will be more of a buy than a sell, but we still might go lower. That's the second sell signal. Here. But that's the second buy signal. Okay. So, listen, I see setups in both directions. Okay. And I see we went up in a big way, and then we went down in a big way. So I'm going to call this a trading range. And if this is a trading range, then you want to buy in the bottom portion or sell in the top portion. So I'm getting long here for that reason. And then we'll take a small profit target. Like 4 points. Bears selling at that 60-minute moving average, but bull's getting some momentum to the upside. So let's see. Let's tighten that stop a little bit. See if we can get our profit target hit. Just be real patient. Not too patient, but patient enough. I think we'll come up and test this area. Probably get another bull bar, but let's see. 2 points away from our PT. Anything goes until the candle closes. Going for 4 points. Bulls scalping out at 5 points. Bulls that bought this close, scalping out at 5 points. But bulls getting some kind of push up. Let's see.
Order fill.
We did it, baby. Ow! All right. We like to see that. We like to see that. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay, cool. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, quick review. I started the stream by saying this was a bull trend, and it is, okay? But watch, look at the dotted line here. See this guy? Okay. Since then, we went up and we went down. And look at all these reversals, right? What I mentioned to you was like, look inside that yellow box and tell me if you can see more than 2 consecutive bear bars. Those would be black bars. You don't see it, right? And then if we go to on the 5 minute, yeah, if we go on the 5 minute, you can see bear's got a reversal down there, okay? And then the bear's got a second sell signal here, okay? But then look at the opposite, okay? The bulls got a buy here, and then they got another buy here, okay? So as a rule of thumb, when you see a lot of up and a lot of down, and you see setups in both directions, right? You see possible longs in one direction, possible sells in the other direction, most likely it's a trading range. So to me, this is a trading range open, okay? And I knew that by the time we got down here. And so that's why when I saw this, I said, you know what? Well, can't you guys see that this blue line, which is the average price, is acting as support? It acted as support here. It acted as support here. It acted as support here. So when I buy here, all I'm saying is I'm betting that what's going to happen here is exactly what happened here, here, and here. Okay, it's not rocket science, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, now what's going to happen up here? That's the next thing to watch for. But so far, so good. Good morning to you. Bulls getting followed through. That was a great example of being able to adjust. Take a loss, adjust, figure it out. Very important skill. Ah, beautiful. Saxophone. Let's actually hear that again. Let's play that one again. Sounds so nice. Don't you agree? Okay, now since the open, now we've got breaking out to the upside and breaking out fast. I want to see what happens when we get to the top of this trading range, prior high. Could be coming up to test the high of yesterday. Also, the close of yesterday. Pretty sure that's the close of yesterday. Let's see. That's the close of yesterday. No. That's the close of yesterday. Okay. Reasonable buy setup on the 5-minute right there after the double bottom, and the bulls trapping the bears who sold on this candle here. Let's see how this looks on the RTH. Yep. Okay. So after candle 7, this became a trading range. Interesting. Let's get rid of these arrows. Now in the top portion of that trading range, so selling would be the move. Assuming this trading range is going to hold. We could actually call this the trading range. You know. Let's go back to the regular trading hours. Yeah, I like that. Let's leave it like that. You see those big tails? That shows you the trading range, right? It means there's buyers down here and there's sellers up here. That's why you see the tails, right? There's tails down here because the price came down and there's buyers waiting, okay? So if there's buyers waiting and the price comes down here, then as soon as we come down here, the price is gonna bounce out. And that's what happened here. That's why you see a tail. And then as soon as that happened, bulls were a little more confident and they bought again. But as you can see, the same thing happens up here. Price moves into this area. There's sellers waiting here, push the price down. Now, same thing happening. Buyers pushing the price up here, sellers waiting, pushing the price down. That's called a trading range. So that's why we have it marked in the box. Now, do we know that's exactly where the high and the low of the trading range is? No, but so far that's where it is. We make our best guess. These are a little tricky to trade. A little tricky. Oh, we're on the 5-minute. See if there's bars down here again. Strong bear bar. Is this a buy or sell? Last time we got a strong bear bar near the bottom and we bought it.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
Bulls buying strong bear bars. That's a little easier to see, right? Okay, let's get that off the screen. That's so annoying. It's cool for a second, but oh my god, that's annoying after a while, right? What's the meme I want? This is trading. Okay. Again, reasonable buy, but I don't know. That's what I call an FU candle because it's significantly stronger and bigger than the one before it and closes above it. But I think there's still probably sellers up here. Trading range open.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
You know, one thing I always wondered about people that watch live trading on the live stream is if you guys ever get bored. Is if you guys ever get bored. Because trading is boring a lot of times. You're just kind of waiting. It's like fishing. Just kind of sitting there. Okay, guys, so check it. Since the open, 20 points high trading range. Very little opportunity, but let's see. How dope was that beat? Man, this beat's cool. $12 a.m. What does that look like on the 2 minute? Best long setup of the morning. 2 consecutive bull bar stacks on top of each other like that. No overlap. That's a great looking breakout. But context says we're near the high of a trading range. So I'm gonna be cautious here. Also, this little bear candle showing signs of bear weakness, but you know, maybe that's the start of the bear stopping the bulls here. So I've got a rule, which is trade the pattern until the chart tells you the pattern's changing. And the pattern we're in is what's marked by the yellow box, trading range. So until we have a strong breakout, the follow through above that, I'm assuming this is a trading range. Now, another possibility is that this was a trading range. Like here or something. And now we're breaking out above it. It's possible, but I don't think so. We measured that move, right? We went up and then we went back 10 points. So, okay, so up 17 points, then down 12. Okay, so not the best for the bulls. Trading range. Just like yesterday. Tails, tails, trading range. They're selling near the top. Let's see if the bulls buy this. Trend line here. This is a bull channel, right? This. So this will be the bottom of the channel. And notice every time the bulls bought. Every time we got down here, the bulls bought. So let's see if the bulls buy this. Moving average acting as support. What's going on? So bulls buying below bars. Point below. Will the bulls buy here? Looks like it. One, two, three, four consecutive bear bars. Bulls buying. I'd like to buy, but lower. Something about this.
Purchase your track today.
Also a wedge there. 1, 2, 3 pushes up. So I think you can call this sideways with a slight bullish bias. Look at the blue line on your chart and notice it's from the dotted line. This is from the open. Notice it's sideways, but it has a slight tilt up. See that? It's mostly sideways, but it's slightly tilted up, right? That means we're sideways. And there's a slight bullish bias. So at the moment, I only want to buy down here or sell up here. And since the bears aren't really able to get up here, it's looking more like a buy in the lower half. So let's split the chart in half. Okay. That means buys will be down here, sells will be up here. Easier to see that.
Purchase your track today.
Indecision. Maybe bars here. Mm. I'm gonna take a 60-second break. Hmm. 60-second meditation. Okay, meditation up. Oh, so important to take those quick little breaks for the mind. Brain breaks. Buying at the bottom of a trading range. Reasonable. Thinking will bounce here. So I want to buy below where there's buying before. So either here or here. And because this bear bar is looking kind of big, I'm going for this guy. And put our PT there, our entry there.
Order filled.
All right. So there's two possibilities on this trade. Okay. One is we bounce near the bottom here, and you can't really pick the bottom. So you just have to guess, right? So you know we're gonna bounce around here if we bounce, right? Maybe we'll bounce here, maybe we'll bounce here. It looks like we're bouncing here, that's my guess, okay? But maybe we have to come down here, maybe not, I don't know. But I'm gonna measure the average candle size. Average candle size at the moment, 6 points. So it's actually 6.5 points. So I'm going for a 6-point profit target. That's one possibility if this works out. If the trade doesn't work out, then the bears are going to try and break out to the downside. And I could see two possible things there. They get a successful breakout to the downside, which does not look like it's happening. Looks like the trade's working out, but we got to wait and see. So if the bears get a successful breakout to the downside, we're fucked, right? We're just wrong and you take the loss. And that's happens plenty of the time and it's all good, right? You just shake it off and move on. The other possibility is that we go lower than expected and then bounce, right? Those are the two possibilities. And in that case, you have to define how much risk you're willing to take on. Now, I'm going 1-to-1 on this. Okay. So 6-point profit target, 6-point stop loss. Entry right here. Buying below 10. Simple premise. I think they'll be buying where there was buying before. 10 shows buying. So I think there'll be buyers below 10. Where? We don't know. Will they be here? Or will they be here? Let's see. 23 seconds on this candle. I'm looking for rejection around here. So I don't want the bears to get a strong close. That's the opposite of what I want. Small tail on the bottom. Not exactly what I want, but let's see. So now we're seeing if there'll be buyers below here. Sometimes you gotta be patient and let the trade work. It's one of the hardest things for me, guys. I'll be so honest with you. It's so hard for me sometimes to just be patient and let the trade work. To just pause the thinking, the analyzing, the analysis, and just wait and see. Wait and see. That's the word. Wait and see.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
Shout out to my man Omar. Over maybe 3 years, 3.5 years, Omar. Vega Bell, what's up, my man? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yep, I remember you. Thanks for coming back. And I hope you come back Thursday. All you guys are welcome to join again Thursday, 7 a.m. I do this 7 a.m. Pacific, Tuesday and Thursday. Everyone else that's streaming in, everyone else watching this, let me know in the comments where you're streaming in from, what city you represent. I'll give you a shout out. I just like to know where you guys are from and who I'm dealing with. And we're building a community here, so it's important that you guys know each other. Last 20 seconds of the candle, you can see the bulls failing to get the close. But let's wait, okay? Sometimes it happens in the last few seconds. It's not looking good for the bulls. Not looking good for the bulls. Look at 2, look at 10. Strong closes for the bulls. 19, not a strong close for the bulls. Nah. So, I'm gonna type my stop for that reason. That's not what I want. Continuing to be patient though. So this is a just in case. We go, okay, let's tighten our stop just in case. Leave the possibility of the reversal happening. Still, I mean, we got a small reversal, but looks like the price needs to go lower before we get the kind of bounce that we want.
Stop fill.
And that's why you use stops, right? So perfect example of how you have a trade idea, right? And it doesn't exactly work out the way you want. And then you just wait. Now it could happen here. All that we know based on what happened here is that the price needed to go lower first. Okay, we got a couple points there, right? In profit, but then it, whipped back down. Noticing this is the type bear channel. Why? Because there's only one bar pullbacks. See, now we're seeing the rejection that we want. If we're betting on a reversal, we want to see the price get rejected into this area. Now it's looking like that on the 2-minute, but it just keeps creeping lower. So I'm waiting. Now we're starting to see what we want.
BeatStars.com.
Okay. Bear channel.
BeatStars.com.
Wow, that's big.
Purchase your tracks today.
And now we get to move up.
Purchase your tracks today.
All morning. 20-point tight trading range, man. God, there's so many days when it's just tough. The market's not giving much. Market's not giving much today. At least not yet. Notice I drew that line. Bulls breaking above that line, but then buyer sellers up here. Right. See that selling. Switch to the 1 minute. Bear selling at the average there. So this is the bear channel. Lower high. Price wants to go lower. Let it go lower. Low of yesterday. If the Bears are confident, right? If the Bears have conviction, why do they keep getting stopped here? And if you made the same argument the other way, right? If the Bulls have conviction, why do they keep getting stopped here? So here we just got indecision. Meaning for the last 15 minutes, the market has gone absolutely nowhere. I mean, for the last couple of hours, the market's gone like mostly nowhere. I'm calling this a tight trading range, 20 point tight trading range, but you know, since 705, it's been 15 point range. That's kind of whack. It just makes it hard to make money. Right. Trader bait acting funny. 5,300. Interesting. We are long. I think we may have found a bottom. Because the context is bullish. Let's watch how this candle closes. 17 seconds. If we get a strong buy signal, meaning this candle closes near the top, and there's a small tail on the top, or no tail on the top, Could see a little more up. Yeah, that's good. That's what we want. So maybe like that. We could have made a wedge bottom here. Now the bull's got to move up. It's possible. Is it likely? I don't know. I mean, the odds favor the bulls, so. Three minutes left on the candle. Let it work. Let it work. I still need my Buddha. We're selling that. Mm-hmm. Triangle. I'm holding. I do not think Biden's speech will impact the markets. No, I do not. If it was the Fed, Jerome Powell, I think it would, but it's a Federal Reserve that has something to say about inflation. And the Federal Reserve and the president are disconnected, and that's by design. They're not allowed to have anything to do with each other. Like, the president can't tell the Federal Reserve what to do. So basically, it kind of doesn't matter what the president thinks about inflation or about what the Federal Reserve is doing. They're totally independent. $23 super weak close, but good for the Bulls because it's bullish. But, you know, maybe just going sideways at the EMA. Let's see.
And it's something that we take on day
Day.
every day. And I don't pick up that drink, I beat the devil.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an hour and a half. Usually go about an hour. Man, not much movement on the S&P 500 futures today. As we said, 20 point tight trading range. That's just tough. Tough. There's not a lot of opportunity when that happens. So hopefully we'll get a breakout at some point today, right? And there'll be some more action. But either way, we show up, we do what we do, and the market gives us what it does. There's plenty of times where the market's kind of boring, and that's all good. We just make the best of it and show up tomorrow and do our best then. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I'm Brent, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Pacific. That's Pacific time. So I welcome you to come on back. And if you want to check out my 3 favorite trades, check out the link on the screen or the link in the description. Much love, and thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you.